Welcome back to Suladan Plays Subnautica Below Zero. So, last time it began to become more apparent that I think I'm nearing the end of what is currently obtainable. And man, that crabum really doesn't like me being here. I also started growing some creep vines. They are slowly growing. Hey, I didn't ask for that. Okay, my plan is to power up the bioreactor before we go. Set the scanner. There's one thing I'd like to go look for, basically. And that is the scanner had a signal for something called Anomaly that was real deep underwater, and I want to basically make a quick run and see if, see if we can get there. Because I'm kind of running out of ideas for what else to do, not because there's nothing left to do in the game, but because I'm starting to run into more and more, oh, I forgot about that stupid. Okay, I gotta go find 4 magnetite, and then we'll go on our way. Because when I moved this, I lost my upgrades. At least still got my heads-up display, and there's 1 magnetite. But because of the fact that I'm starting to run into more incomplete stuff, not that that's less fun for me to explore, but it becomes less eventful, and there's less, for interesting recording purposes, and you get into more stuff to just wander around and look at on one's own. So as to not overextend and kind of burn out the potential stuff that can be found later, it seems like it would be best for me to make a run for the anomaly. If anything else comes up between here and there that extends the, number of episodes, great. Otherwise, I can open that video slot up to something else until a new update comes out. So far, I feel like Subnautica Below Zero is a good successor to Subnautica, but because the game is not yet complete, I'm running into a lot of... I'm not sure of a term for it. Points where I'm blindly wandering because I don't know where to go, whereas the first game kept kind of nudging me along with the crashed escape pods and all, and I seemed to blindly stumble across what I needed to find more easily. And I think that's because it was a complete game, whereas this is still in development. Because I have thoroughly enjoyed Below Zero, and I look forward to enjoying it more in the future. Obviously, this, even if I stopped at this episode, it wouldn't be the end. It would just be, pending updates. Because I know the game is still heavily under development. The last patch mainly worked on the sunken ship, as we saw. There we go, now the map's expanded. Whoa, did it expand. Anomaly. See, there it is, way down there. And I feel like I should be able to reach that. Okay, it's somewhere that way. See, if here's my base... See, it looks to me like it's difficult without the ability to crouch or really look around to really aim my viewpoint there. To use the topographical map in the scanner room to see where I need to go. For now, I've swapped the oh, hang on, those may be done growing. The prawn suit out for the fabricator module, so that wherever I go, I can still, cook food and do stuff as need be. And it appears that the creep vine is just creep vine and not creep vine seeds. Oh, hang on, it does have seed clusters. I need to drop off some stuff too. Okay, so it grows both instead of being one or the other. I feel like in the previous game you'd have either a bundle of seed clusters as a plant or the other thing. Man, I'm running out of storage. Okay, that titanium we're going to turn into an ingot. I know I'm kind of wasting a lot of titanium. Still, really, really suggest having a way to, you know, turn lithium into lithium ingots and then turn that ingot back into a bunch of lithium. And to do it with titanium, and to do it with silver, gold, copper, etc. Or to have a specialized storage box that's just for storing ore. I just want to drop off those 3 titaniums, but I don't want to drop them in here, but I may have to. Now, before we leave, since I have creep vines, this one's a little more time consuming because of the size and inventory.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay. I need a seed cluster and one more sample. So if I plant that, I'll have enough to make another. How many anomalies are there? I just saw that multiple. Oh dear.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a thermal blade just so make extra sure that we have access to plenty of food. So no matter where, how many anomalies are there? Why are there more? Oh, hang on, y'all are up near the surface. I want that anomaly. It's literally near the surface. So I guess that's that one. We're heading to that one. Maybe that'll be what we do, hunt down anomalies one episode at a time. I think it was that one. And now let's go and actually begin. Oh, fish! Well, I tried. They'll be fine. I just grazed them a little. Don't tempt me, biggin. I have a zapper shield. One thing... Oh, I gotta repair. One thing I would highly recommend... Also, just a random thing, if the compartments that I add had the ability to add a camera drone on top and bottom that I could look through, similar to the camera capability of the Cyclops where I could use the mouse wheel to look around, because that would greatly improve the ability to maneuver and position the sea truck when it has modules on it. I greatly recommend that. Partly because I was a big fan of having that capacity in You're having fun. Man, you're having a fun time. Hey, dude, I know you're having a fun time, but cool it. How is that an anomaly? That's not an anomaly. That's known as lava or magma. I get them mixed up. There's a technical difference before and after it leaves the surface, but okay. Well, that was a weird and pointless diversion. To this one. Okay, let's hope this one is more interesting. I really hope that anomaly just doesn't mean hotspot, because the word anomaly does not give that impression. The word anomaly, you know, brings forth the idea of anomalousness. There's nothing anomalous about this spot except for a monkey. That's a very anomalous monkey, yes, but that's not anomalous. Man, all this curiosity and you just gonna throw a monkey at me. There's the grow beds. Still hadn't found the blueprint for platforms like that, like I had in the last game. That's 2 out of 4 anomalies found. I really didn't expect them to be that. There's a piece of coral I could harvest. Oh, great. I really miss my Cyclops. That was my favorite vehicle. Would have been nice if you could have docked the prawn suit and the sea moth to it at the same time. But, you know, the sea truck does have that capacity in that I can just drop the front of the truck off and shoot off like a sea moth and carry the prawn suit with me. So I love the sea truck. What is anomaly? Because I've been here. To my knowledge, this is just down here where the squid shark is, and I'm not doing all that spinning. And where the grabby mouth is. Hi! God. That was spooky. Well, this is a sad day. Honestly, I thought anomaly, like there was only one anomaly and it was going to be some weird end-game thing, and then I was going to start wandering down there and either get lost or blocked by some alien tech that's plot-related that hasn't been revealed yet. I mean, I could... Hush. You know, there's that, but I don't know if I can build that with my technology or if I have to go. It would be really nice if the crafting menu told you exactly which crafting station a given construct uses. That is something both Subnautica and Below Zero seem to lack. Why am I going to the surface? Force I have. You know, there's still that drop box I haven't found. It's 3 of the anomalies. Let's go to the 4th one. Theoretically, I know there's got to be more to do in the game. I know there's fragments of plot stuff that I just haven't stumbled across. Okay, I was about to say, don't you get stuck. I think that's just going to lead me down to death. Okay, yeah, we've been down there. So anomaly doesn't seem to be anything specifically anomalous. I guess it's a waypoint marker to show me where some interesting stuff might be. Where's my truck? Here you are, Mini-Clops. What are you doing over there? So, what we're gonna do... That's not where I'm going. That's not where I'm going. That's where I'm going. I'm closer than I realized. This is gonna backfire. Possibly. Why are y'all moving? Oh, don't crash into the prawn suit. We've already established how fragile those things are. Let's see. I say go this way. I'm just going to spend a few minutes randomly exploring. See if anything interesting pops up. Because otherwise, this might be the for now, be the last episode of Subnautica Below Zero for a bit. Until they update it, I inevitably lose my save file, I play back to where I was, and I guess highlight over anything that has changed when that day comes. Same as last time. The game world really is pretty. It's just got a lot of empty places for now. As one would expect, because the game is still in development. I really like the growing ice tendrils and all. It does a good job of being spooky. Just kind of driving along, and there's all these ice fruits and growing ice tendrils. Creepy drop-off. What might you have in store for me? See, unlike my Cyclops, I don't... Well, no, it didn't have a topographical map in it, did it? Yeah, that was one complaint I had. Was the fact that I didn't have, like... I don't approve. I don't approve at all. We're going for it! Oh, there's ground down here. Okay. Thought maybe we found this game's equivalent of the crater's edge. Do you reach a point where the game world is just this open, empty wasteland, and it's eerie? Just in how devoid of everything it is. I don't know if that's meant to be like the edge of the map and it's just eerie and devoid of stuff, or if this area hasn't been fully polished yet. Hello. Hi, magic floating cube. Are you a developer thingum? A resource. I found a resource. I don't know what it is, but I found it. Wait, what if I drop it? Please tell me it's a cube. A resource. A resource. I have resource A. A for alien resource. Wait, which way were we going again? I found a resource. I don't know what a resource does, but I'm gonna keep it. It's mine now. None shall have it. Ooh, what's over here? Oh, just non-loaded stuff. Game. Why are you dark? Get dark on me. Don't you do that. Want surface? Surface, yes. Stop being spookum. You start to get a little too voidish for me when you just become pitch black and I can't see anything.
Seek fluid intake.
I don't know, stuff don't look right out here. Well, I thought I broke the world. I was like, wait, where's the... Oh dear goodness, I did. I'm outside. I don't like. Knowing that I'm outside just made this much creepier. Don't think about the fact that there's no bottom. Did I find some way out of the map that I wasn't supposed to? Can I be back inside? Little tiny hole. A little tiny hexagon-shaped hole. Okay, we're back inside now. A part of me wants to go out there and a part of me is terrified of it. And at some point the game would have to do something. Or I could just swim right out of the game entirely. Flood my house when the computer monitor explodes in frigid water. I found more A! Yay! Hi, A. Hello, more A. Can I make something out of all this A? Hey, Alan, I found alien resource. What do I do with it? Can I eat it? Can I bury it? Can I grow a tree out of it? There's fish out here, that's a good sign. Is there more A to be had?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Okay, fine.
Vital signs
Look,
stabilizing.
you got water. You happy now? Ha! Ooh, what are you? Hi, noodle. I found a rock noodle. This rock noodle is mine, and anyone who says otherwise shall be beaten with a mackerel. Another rock. Glow whales! And squidums. Oh, I'm on the edge of the lily pad area, ain't I? So what exactly are glow whales for? I know. I mean, I know I can set the. Hey, brute shark. I can set the scanner to do glow whales. Back off. Like, is there something I can do with them? Please move. Oh, good. Do I pet the glow whale? Do I harvest anything from the glow whale? Do I just clip into the glow whale? Okay. Hi, glow whale. I can ride the glow whale. Whee! Oh. You literally ride the glow whale. Okay. Well, this would be a fun diversion. Hi, glow whale. You're a dear friend to me now. Where's my truck? Like, can it eat me when it does that? Honestly, if it can... And there's my truck. Hi, glow whale. Open your mouth. I must swim inside. It is for science! For science! Let me in. Come on. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Open your mouth. You're as stubborn as a cat. Like when you try to give them a pill. Come on. Come on, open that big old gob. Give. Give it to me. Meanwhile, the other glow wells. Oh, there. Open, open, open. Eh. Gotta open it wider than that. I saw your friend over there do it. I shall feed it a penguin. See, that one did it. Open that mouth. Open it wide. There we go. In the mouth! Oh, never mind. Well, that's neat that they suck up the flocks of fishums. Hi. You're a precious glow. Okay, back to the truck. So I guess today has been somewhat eventful, but I don't really know of much else to do. What's that? Oh, just little particles. It looked like a, what is it, crystalline sulfur or whatever? So, what we have learned today is that there's a resource to be found out in the wilds of the land of I don't know, that the anomalies are not as anomalous as the name anomaly would make one think. That you can ride glow whales, and that you can escape the map by accident and hopefully find your way back in like I did. Finding your way back inside the map is very important. Did the glow whale just jump and I didn't see it? Oh my, that would have been outstanding to see. Another reason for the sea truck to have a nice little periscope camera. I mean, doesn't even have to be an extendable periscope, but like the Cyclops could ride the top of the water and you could still, with the camera, you know, look around above water. I greatly feel like the sea truck needs a top and bottom camera. Or a third-person view, which would be a little weird. I guess if you gave it a camera drone that just followed it around and you could then justify calling that a third-person view, but, you know, just a top and bottom camera that you cycle through with the mouse wheel like the Cyclops had would be greatly beneficial to navigation. Especially when you're carrying multiple compartments in such a way as to need that ability to navigate better. I would personally also go for having, you know, where you go 2 compartments back and then go down, like be able to double layer them, have 4 compartments total. Sea truck, compartment, 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 compartment. Or, you know, I guess 5 if you wanted to just make it look kind of ship-like. But it needs the ability to have a camera. It needs cameras.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Here you go. Now you can get charged up. I don't even know what was going on with that animation. Also, this is broken. It's hilariously broken, but it's broken. I'm inside the sea truck. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh, whoa, what happened? I would recommend having it turn the lights off when you dock. It'd also be neat if you had like little hovery drones like the mobile vehicle bay has that would work on repairing the truck while it's there and being charged and whatnot, but that may be a bit much. But yeah, the anomalies don't seem too anomalous. You know, the only one I really didn't go to is this one way down here, and its existence taunts me. I want to go to that one. That's that one. I want to go to it. But I think that's where I started hitting a lot of those hot spots. And that may honestly be, because if memory serves, didn't I go down there and that turned out to be the mining site? Because when I went through the lava area and then tried to go back up and died, so that may actually be that one. So Anomaly may just be taking you to points of interest right now. I don't know. It may just mean unknown signal or something weird like that. Also, a resource. I want to drop it in here and see what it does. Oh, you can't drop it in here. Oh, you just can't drop stuff in here. Okay. Well, a resource! So I found that. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it is. I assume it's an incomplete developer thingum. But I found it anyway, and I'm happy with it, and I'm going to go bury them somewhere safe where none can take them from me. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. I think, like I said, this is probably the last of the Subnautica Below Zero until the next patch. And, you know, we'll see what game I fill this slot with in the coming weeks. If, you know, I find out that, that's a tentative statement. There may be more if, you know, something interesting pops up and catches my attention, some new shiny thing. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.